The Los Angeles Clippers are figuring things out. They have been playing some solid basketball lately, and it could not have come at a better time as the playoffs are near. As the Clippers, they're coming off another nice win, this time over the Atlanta Hawks. And in that game, in the third quarter alone, the Clippers, they had just an absolutely brilliant third. They outscored the Hawks 35-8. Yes, you heard that right, guys. The Clippers outscored the Hawks 35-8 in the third quarter to completely turn this game upside down. As you look at it right here, the Clippers, they actually were down by 11 with 7 seconds left in the second quarter. And then the end of the third quarter, leading by 19. So the Clippers, they really took control of that third, doing a great job in all areas as James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, they each scored 25 points, with Harden scoring 30 in a dominant third quarter as the Clippers were able to beat the Hawks 121-98. We're going to talk about it, guys. Do me a solid, smash a like on the video and smash the subscribe button for more content just like this. You look at Kawhi Leonard, he is back. He's been playing well. He set a season high with 5 steals. Harden, he had 8 rebounds and 7 assists. And the Clippers, they had that huge third quarter, as I mentioned. Bogdanovic playing against his old team. He did make his return to Atlanta. He scored 12 points, and he did receive an ovation and video tribute during the first quarter timeout, which was great. Of course, the Clippers, they acquired Bogdanovic and 3 second-round draft picks from the Hawks in exchange for Terrence Mann and Bones Highland on February 6th. Coach Ty Lue, he joked when he said, I'm playing 48 tonight, when asked if he was on a minutes restriction in his return after missing 3 games with lower back soreness. It was good to see Coach Ty Lue back. And then Ben Simmons, he scored 2 points with 4 assists in 18 minutes as a backup in his return after he missed 7 games. As Ben Simmons, you look at him, he has done a great job distributing. And, this is a guy who has been very, very efficient while playmaking. As a Clipper, Simmons has recorded 29 assists with only 2 turnovers. So it's great to see him back in the fold. But you look at the dynamic duo of Kawhi Leonard and James Harden. First, let's talk about James Harden, man. He is not getting enough love right now. James Harden is still playing like he's in his prime. This is a dude that has just been putting up great numbers, and I feel like there hasn't been enough attention on it. You look at Harden, he finished the win with 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. It's the 332nd game of 25, 5, and 5 in his career. That's the 3rd most in NBA history, guys, right behind only LeBron James and Oscar Robertson. James Harden, over his last 7 games, pure hoops, just putting up absurd numbers. You look at it right here, highlighted by that 50-point bomb that he had. But then you just look at the other games, all-around numbers. The assists is what stands out to me. A 15-assist game, a 17-assist game, 2 11-assist games. The rebounds, too. It's just been all around. He's still elite. There's no other way to put it. James Harden has not missed a step. And, you look at a guy in, Paul George, who I feel like his best days are behind him. Obviously, Clippers look like geniuses right now when it comes to moving on from him, not bringing him back, not wanting to bring him back, and they roll with a guy in James Harden, and James Harden continues to dominate. He continues to play at an elite level, and he's showing shades of his old self, which is great to see. If you're a Clippers fan, you really want to see this, especially at this time when you want to be seeing, your best players play their best ball with the postseason coming up. So I think James Harden deserves a lot of credit. What he's been able to do, even how you look at it from the perspective of Kawhi has missed a lot of time. Harden's had to be that guy. Remember, this team was winning games without Kawhi. And you got to give a lot of credit to Norman Powell too, who's been playing really well this season. But, you look at James Harden, he's really steered the ship. He's really kept things afloat. So I think if he continues to play like this, the Clippers are going to be a tough team to beat. What's up, NBA fans? You know how important it is to make smart picks when it comes to betting on the game we love. Well, I've got something big for you. I'm teaming up with Ace Picks to give 3 lucky viewers a free 1-month subscription to the best betting picks out there. And listen, this isn't just talk. We've got the track record to prove it. Check out these past picks. All you got to do to enter the giveaway, register at AcePicksAI and drop a comment below with your favorite NBA team. And you could be locking in a free month of Ace Picks. Don't miss out. Let's cash in together. So with the win, the Clippers, they're going to need to go just 5-10 over their final 15 games, according to Justin Russo, to clinch the franchise's 14th consecutive winning season. And it would push them into a tie for the 4th longest streak of winning seasons in NBA history. So the Clippers, they look to do that. And then you look at Kawhi, I mean, he's the key, right? We talk about all the great pieces this Clipper team has, and they do, right? When you talk about Zubac, who's been a steady force, Norman Powell, when he has played, well, he's been dominant. Bogdanovich, James Harden. The defense has been on point. But the key to all of this is Kawhi Leonard. And he had another 25-point game. He had 25, 6, and 2 with, of course, those 5 steals, as I mentioned, on 11 for 21 shooting. And in his last 10 games, Kawhi's averaging 23, 6, and 3. And it's no surprise. The Clippers have won 5 of 6. So Kawhi, he is looking more and more comfortable. Clippers, they're obviously going to play it safe with him, but you get Kawhi ready for that postseason dance, the Clippers are going to stand a chance against anybody. Like, I always viewed this team as a team that you cannot forget about. And it's crazy because the West is so good right now that the Clippers, they have been playing well, and they're still kind of locked in that 8th seed, right? They've won 2 in a row, but the Timberwolves have gotten hot, the Warriors have gotten hot, and those are 2 teams ahead of the Clippers right now. So it's going to be tough to maybe see the Clippers move on up if those teams continue to play well. But that being said, they're only still 1.5 games back of that 6th spot. And coming down the stretch, that 6th spot is going to be massive because it's really going to be a 3-team race. Maybe it's a 4-team race if the Lakers continue to slip. But I would say it's going to be a 3-team race for that 6th and final playoff spot. Again, that guarantees you a full playoff series, which is important. Nobody wants to be in that play-in. So Timberwolves, Warriors, they're the hottest teams in basketball right now. The Clippers are right there. It's going to be interesting to see how that all shakes up. But you look at the Clippers, if they continue to get this solid play from Harden and Leonard, that defense continues to show up. Like, they held the Hawks, a very potent offense, to under 100 points. And like, we saw it in that 3rd quarter. It was a thing of beauty. Like, just absolutely shut down Atlanta. Like, that's tough to do. Like, they literally held an NBA team to under 10 points in a quarter. That is, like, next to impossible, especially in today's NBA, where offenses are humming. Like, we have never seen offensive paces the way that we have seen in today's NBA. So the Clippers, when they want to commit defensively, they can be very, very scary on that defensive end. I think that's the key for them. And then, of course, if they get that star play consistently, they're going to be a very, very interesting team to look out for down the stretch of this season. So don't forget about the Clippers. This is a team that I think this is going to serve them well, right? In years past, there was expectations for them. They needed to perform well. They've kind of flown under the radar this season, and I think that's a good thing for them. The less attention, the better, as they just want to go ahead and handle their business. So let me know your thoughts. Hit a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. That is it for me. It's Luke signing off. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all again in the next one.